yo, 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NBA, talking Carmelo Anthony, who is the last man standing. It feels like in the NBA at this point because you know what? He is still not traded yet. He is still on the damn New York Knicks, and God knows why he is still stuck on the damn Knicks, because he should have been out of there by now. But the Knicks and their new president and GM, okay, now that Phil Jackson is gone, you would have thought the madness would have left, but no, the new president and GM, they want to look for the best offer for Carmelo Anthony, knowing damn well he's got a no-trade clause, which means he will not go to any team. He wants to go to the team that he wants to go to. And for that reason, now I think it is pretty much guaranteed and confirmed and pretty much in the bag that Carmelo Anthony is going to be a Houston Rocket, okay? And the reason I say that is because there are reports that have come out now that Carmelo Anthony has made up his mind and he has narrowed it down to the New York Knicks in terms of the teams that he wants to go to. If you guys remember, a few months ago, it was like the Cleveland Cavaliers, maybe the Rockets, maybe a couple teams here and there, but now it's Houston. That's it. Carmelo doesn't want to go anywhere else. And you know what? He's got a no-trade clause. So if the Knicks come to Carmelo and they say, yo, we got a great offer from this team, this team, this team, Carmelo's going to be like, no, 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 and no, because I want to go to the Houston Rockets, and that's where the hell he's going to end up, okay? So the Knicks have two options, okay? At this point, they can hold Carmelo Anthony hostage, and at that point, Kristaps Porzingis is going to throw a fit, and you don't want to upset him, or you can trade Carmelo Anthony and get what you can out of him. And that is what the Knicks should do, and I believe they will do, okay? And these reports are from Bleacher Report and Frank Isola, who covers the Knicks, that this trade could happen as soon as next week, which would obviously make sure that Carmelo is with the Rockets before the season starts, because we are very close to the season starting. And now the only thing left is to see what the pieces and parts of this deal is, okay? Here's the deal with the fact that why this trade has not happened yet. The reason is because obviously I feel like the Knicks and the Rockets have tried a bunch of times to negotiate. They can't come with any agreement on which pieces to trade, okay? Which means you're going to have to get a third team involved, and that is what I believe is going to happen here, because like I said, the Rockets have a lot of players, but they don't have any young assets, okay? These are all guys either in their prime or a little over the hill, and the Knicks do not want any players that are older in terms of NBA years and that are not going to help them in the future, okay? And Ryan Anderson, who's been the centerpiece for this trade, who has been rumored to be the centerpiece for this trade, he's just not going to cut it for the Knicks, okay? He's not even in an expiring contract. He's due like 3 years and like $60 million, I believe, something along those lines. And he is the highest salary on the Rockets, outside of course, James Harden and Chris Paul. But, of course, we know those two will not be included in the trade. But with that being said, Ryan Anderson is the guy, and the Knicks don't want Ryan Anderson. That makes total sense, because, like I said, if you're trading Carmelo Anthony, it's time to rebuild and get some assets, New York, okay? So for all Knicks fans out there, I hope the Knicks are able to get something for Carmelo Anthony in terms of young players and assets, because if you end up with Ryan Anderson and like a Trevor Ariza, that's not helping you for the future, okay? You have Kristaps Porzingis, you have the kid you drafted, Frank and Tequila, and you are going to want to build around them, and you are going to want to look for the future. So I understand the reservations about trading for Ryan Anderson, and that is why I am proposing that a third team will be involved. Maybe a team like a Portland or something who's got like a bunch of young wings, like a Mo Harkless, who they can maybe send to New York. And then they can take Ryan Anderson in the deal, and then Carmelo will end up on Houston. Now, of course, the salaries all have to match, but you get my gist here. That is what I believe could happen, and that is what I believe will happen. But I fully expect Carmelo Anthony to be a Houston Rocket, because, like I said, he has narrowed down his option, and he has basically picked it. So now for New York, all they have to do is work with this deal, because, like I said, Carmelo has said, I'm going to Houston, or I want to go to Houston. His mind is made up. Knicks, it's time for you guys to finish the deal. So let's see what happens. I really hope this deal happens. Please, for all NBA fans out there, can you guys please finish this deal? I'm talking to you, Knicks. I'm talking to you, Rockets, okay? Let's make this happen. Let's see what happens with Carmelo Anthony on the Houston Rockets. I'm excited to talk about this. I think it will be very fun. And I'm looking forward to that. But of course, the deal has to be done. So let's see what happens. Like I said, I think a third team will be involved, but I fully expect Carmelo Anthony to be a Houston Rocket more sooner than later, because right now, to me, it is more of a matter of it's more of a matter of when than it is if, okay? So let me know what you guys think about this rumor, which hopefully turns into an actual official trade of Carmelo Anthony going to the Houston Rockets. Do you guys still believe Carmelo will go to the Rockets and will be traded, or do you think the Knicks for some reason will keep him, or he'll be traded somewhere else? Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.